we talked about the boxer's shoulder. Now we're going to talk about the kicker's knee. So any of you guys that have been training for years like myself, I've been doing it just close to 50 years now next year. You take a lot of shots to the legs, even if you're coaching or doing it as a trainer where you're just holding a heavy bag against your leg, kick bag, or you got the thigh pads. Eventually that shock to the knees is going to start rattling that MCL area and you get sore. And with age, you get a lot of arthritis. Once your knees are shot, they're shot on a regular daily basis. And you don't always have an opportunity to go and get into a gym. Like me right now, I'm traveling. I'm going to show you something that you can do that'll help put the blood into the knees. This is a simple program. You can do it anywhere. Let's check this out. Let me take a seat here. What we're going to do is you start off first, start pumping the blood from your toes. As you lift your toes, try to open and close your toes like this. Okay, I'm not going to do 30 here right now, but usually I recommend 30 of each of these. You're going to progressively go through this. I've been doing it just in my testing the last couple days, and it's been great for my knees. All right, so second thing, you want to go with your ankle lifts. I'm just going to do a few here. We'll do them in 10s, but I recommend that you do these in 30s. I just do a support by crossing my arms here. I've got an angle so you can see it here. Crossing my arms, just leaning forward. And what I'm doing here, I'll turn a little bit, I'm not pulling right up off the chair. I'm just rocking just to get your butt slightly lifting off the chair. You might hear that air in the cushion right there. Lifting. I'm not trying to push up. Just tipping into the head and lifting. One thing I am trying to do though is line up my toes, line up my heels, and make sure that my shins are directly over my ankles, right into the ground. So straight up, 90-degree angle right here. If I do that, it's going to activate mainly your glutes. It's going to activate and create a nice blood pump through your knee. Now, if you feel pain in here, this is where you should just be practicing. Work these to 30. Don't try to stand up from here. A good way to do this is to rock your chin forward, and it'll give you that little lift, and it'll also do somewhat of a flossing, a nerve floss right here. Once you've done that, what you're going to do now is you're going to stack your feet here. I cross and I cross my arms. I'll do 10 and 10 right here for you. You can go, I recommend again 30 or more. What I'm doing is my feet are about shoulder width apart, toes in alignment, stacked over my ankles. I'm going to grab one side, grab the other side, and I'm going to now start to lift. My butt is now coming off. But as I'm doing that, these arms are pulling this direction. I'm pulling across as I'm counter pushing at the same time. So as you see this, my butt's coming off. It's now lifting. Lifting. Use that chin to lift. Get a little bit higher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really keep that compression, like that pulling in on your knees. 10. Once I've done 10, and I'll split it half and half, so 15 and 15, I switch my hands just so it gives a little different positioning. I'm not grabbing onto the knee, I'm grabbing just past the knee and supporting. My forearms are nice and locked down, and again, 10 more. And as I go, I'm now trying to stack up, okay? Bring that butt up in the air. If you can get higher, that's what we want to do. Keep that pressure going. Keep that pressure solid. So my forearms don't leave my knees at all. Notice how I'm doing this. Okay, as I get higher, you get more of a pump into the knees. Pulling as you come up. Trying to get higher. We're going to now use outward pressure. So we go in. Now, especially if you have bad knees, don't have your toes inward. So you want to do a sumo squat. Get your palms in, inside of the knees. I'm going to push as I'm squeezing in this time. I'm squeezing. 2. Getting the butt up. 3, 4. If you have tenderness on the inside of the knee, the reason I say don't go to the knee directly is because a lot of people with knee problems are going to have that tenderness on the inside, medial collateral, lateral collateral, your MCL stuff, okay? So just be careful, be aware of where the pain is. You don't have to press on those spots. So just inside, just past the knee, okay? I've got my 8, 9, 10, so you can see it again. I'm switching. I'm gonna do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, really squeezing. Get it high at 4, 5, 6. If you can, get those knees to straighten out. 7, squeeze. 8, 9, 10. Very nice. After this, if you help yourself up, you should be able to feel, and I feel right away in the first couple times I started testing this, that this works. One other thing you could add to get those hamstrings now to loosen up for you, if that's a problem as well, is just test yourself by keeping your back straight, your shoulders down in your back pocket, and reach down. See where you get to right here without putting a lot of, you're not pushing yourself into the stretch. If you come back up and you finish with this, by taking your 2 hands in this fashion here, squeeze them, not on the knee joint, but in between that same spot you're holding. Squeeze hard, squeeze the knees in for a good 10 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm squeezing pretty hard. I come back up and I go down without doing the extra pressure, and see, I automatically get way more. It's just the mechanics of the body. So hopefully you like this. Hopefully this helps. For your kickers that you need to go out, do this. It'll loosen up. It'll bring a circulation is what you need in the knees to get it active. Okay? Don't forget that all your joints as you get older are going to get more effective. I'll have another one for your shoulders. If you guys haven't seen my boxer shoulder video for you guys that throw those arms out, take a look at that. It'll be up in this corner here.